Hey YouTube, today I am opening up my Xbox 360 that I got in the mail. And I also purchased a game with it. I purchased a Cars game with it. So let's open this up. So the main reason I bought this is because I'm going to be using it for my early 2000s video series in about 5 months, which will be the beginning of 2024. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna move this the other way so that there isn't much that this is covering. All right. Okay, so here is our console, and as I can tell, this is pretty heavy, so I have to be careful when I'm carrying this that I don't drop it. And I think the black 360, or the 360 Slim rather, is supposed to be less heavier, but I just decided to get the original model just for the sake of the video series, and I know that that the original model would have existed around the time, of course. So usually you do want to stick with the original model if you want to refer to its main primary time. So as you can see, we don't have a hard drive in here. We just have this cover. I'm gonna move this back because, as you can see, most of this stuff is covering up most of the camera. You have our power button here, USB ports down here, which I always wondered why this spot was empty on most 360s. Sync button, I believe, memory card ports. I'm not sure what this is. This is the DVD drive. Take a look at the back. We have what looks to be the AC adapter, HDMI, and I think this is supposed to be composite, because if you didn't know, the 360, at least the original model, can do composite since it was released in 2005, and HD wasn't too common back then. So in case you had an or you had an old TV, you could somewhat use this. And here it looks like this is Ethernet, and here's another USB port, it looks like. All right. And I'm gonna be I'm gonna be testing out the HDMI and the AVI as well. So now here's our ginormous power brick. We have what looks to be the connector port that goes on the power brick. I don't know why they made it separate. Why couldn't they make it together? But okay, it's fine. Oh, and we have this port over here that I think is supposed to indicate a light or something that I've seen on other 360s. And the last two things in here are, oh, whoa. We have a ton of packaging wrap, so this is really protected since the 360 is awfully heavy. We have our composite video cables here, which all these plugs in here have rubber bands on them. And then last but not least, we got our controller. Later, before the 2000s video series, I'm gonna try and get the original packaging for this, because I do see very good deals with every single piece of packaging with the original box, so nothing missing. So I'm gonna try to get that. So here's our controller. So you want to make sure that the controller isn't yellowed if you're all about good condition, because white stuff, as you know, especially plastic, can easily yellow. More commonly Super Nintendos and stuff, because they're much older. So just be careful with your white stuff. So we have the D-pad, which, oh, I actually didn't know that this can kind of rotate, it looks like. Maybe you guys can tell what I mean. There are 2 joysticks. And we have our buttons, the Xbox button, the back and start buttons. And we have B, A, X, Y, which is different than I'm used to on Nintendo controllers, where it's A, B, X, Y, where on this it's B, A, Y, X. So Xbox kind of makes it reversed. Alright, so now let's open up our game. So I ordered both of these separately, but they did all come on the same day here. I was on vacation, so they must have came here when I was already on vacation. Because I did just check the mail today. Okay. Oh, I have to open up this other part here, it looks like. Try to be careful, especially with scissors, or anything that you're using, rather. Wow, this is really tight packaging, or let's say. I'm gonna try my best to get this out. Oh, this piece got stuck to my hand for a while. Because this is pretty sticky. Oh, we're getting somewhere. And yes, here's our game. Xbox 360, Cars International. And I will try this out on camera as well. Oh, we have some bubble wrap in here. By the way, if I never mention this on any of my unboxing videos, which, oh, I need to put on my gloves. I totally forgot to put on my gloves. But at least none of this is really fingerprinty. It's not glossy, so let me just put on my gloves really quick. Sorry that I forgot to do this because I was in a rush to do this since I'm excited to play a new game console from a different company than I have normally played for the past 5 years. Alright, so we got the manual here. Let me try and get it out. As you see, it's more difficult with gloves. Oh, alright. Alright, instruction booklet. It's hard for me to do the multiple page flip through that. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's a receipt. I'm gonna hide this receipt. Yeah, this might, yeah, someone ordered this from GameStop, so this was back when whoever sold this to me, originally had a 360 and had this game, so I obviously bought this used. And then we have our game here. Let's see if it's scratched up or anything. Hey, look, we have some... It's hard to get this on camera, but we have a metal, not metal, but a glass-looking piece here that has all of the Xbox, the new Xbox symbols on it. So let me just try and get this out. Alright, it doesn't look like there's scratches on it. I know it's hard to see on camera, but nope, it looks like this disc is in very pristine condition. Look, I think when I bought this one, it was free shipping, and I think when I bought this, it said it was in like new condition, so I don't think this so it looks like this has 0 scratches and 0 fingerprints on it. So we're gonna test this out, and I'm gonna throw all this packing stuff away, and then we're gonna test this out. And I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so it took me about 4 to 5 minutes, but I did plug this in. It took me about 5 minutes to get everything set up. So, and this is because I do not have that much room on my desk, as you can see. I'm getting a new desk at some point so that I have more space to put all of this, so I can have more of this better type of stuff. So that's why I'm getting a new desk. And oh, I forgot to mention, this L button here is kind of yellowed, or the R button rather. The R trigger button is kind of yellowed, which is unfortunate. And I did put new batteries in this. Yeah, let's turn this on and see if it works. Okay. I have it in the composite mode right now, so yeah, it obviously looks much worse. So now I'm gonna try with HDMI instead. So I'm gonna unplug this. This is hard to do. Yeah, this is difficult with my gloves. And there's so much stuff here that I do have to get it cleaned. Move these out of the way. I'm gonna reset this and plug in the HDMI. So where's my HDMI plug? So if I didn't mention, this did not come with an HDMI plug, but it doesn't really matter because I have one. I have a ton of them in my house. So let me just plug this in. Sorry it's taking so long. All right. Okay, so now let's turn this on. Yeah, as you can see now, now we have better graphics, HD. So I'm gonna put these composite cables somewhere else since I can't really use them. I can't really use them for any good reason, because usually the good reason of having this type of console, if it's HDMI, is to use it in HDMI. So let's see, how do I sync this? I think you have to press the start button. Yes, you do. I did Google how to do this before turning this on, because since this is wireless, you obviously need to sync your controllers. All right. This is my very first time on the 360. So if you didn't know, the original 360, which this is the original, it needs a Wi-Fi adapter in order to connect to Wi-Fi compared to the newer models, I think. So I can't really connect this to Wi-Fi, but I don't really see any needs of doing that right now. And I'm not sure if I'm going to spend my time getting a Wi-Fi thing, because I'm not sure if I'm really going to use it for my videos. So I also hear this is a DVD playback console as well, so I'm gonna see. Let's try out a DVD first, and then we'll try out a game. I'm gonna try out Finding Nemo, which, by the way, Finding Nemo actually does have a video game on the original Xbox, which, by the way, the 360 can play original Xbox games, but it's done through emulation, I hear. So yeah, so you can actually play those original Xbox games in HD in that case. So hopefully that video game will look better in HD. All right, so it looks like it's working. Oh, all right, yep, it works. Oh, I forgot. I actually seen some other YouTube videos.
Coming soon to theater.
Oh, that nostalgic thing. By the way, if you didn't know, the 360 DVD menu actually has some extra stuff when you press the B button. So yeah, so it looks like a DVD works. All right, so now let's try out a game. Let's try out my only game. Well, very soon I'm going back to the game store that I went to for one of my previous videos where I picked up Nintendo games. I'm going to pick up some more 360 games. But I will also pick up a Zelda game too, because I have no games from the 2000s that are Zelda related or are Zelda games. And I think I said on one of my community posts that I'm trying to get a Zelda game for the DS, which would most commonly be Phantom Hourglass, because I've seen a lot of Spirit Track DS games complete in box for a lot of money, for like $100 or so, and I'm not spending that much money. And for Phantom Hourglass, it's much less. It's about $44, $40. All right, so we got Cars Made International. Let's try this out. Oh. Okay. And another console that's just as heavy as this, but maybe a little bit heavier. I haven't had one in my hands yet, but I hear it's much heavier. It's the PlayStation 3 Fat. And also goes just straight to the game. All right. Wow. Cars in a video game in HD compared to Cars Race-O-Rama I already have on the Wii, and that's not HD. Is it just me, or does this look like it's in white instead of blue? And Pixar, use your recent logo, because just like I saw with Race-O-Rama, this game was using its already past logo when they already had a new design, especially that they started in 2006. Alright, Cars Made International. Alright, so it looks like this works. Let's see, can you change the time and stuff? Because I don't think this is, yeah, this is not the right time. Alright, clock, and it thinks the time is the day that it launched, which was November 22nd, indeed, 2005, which this is not the current time right now. It's not November, it's August, and it's August 21st, so almost exactly 3 months and 18 years from that point. And it's 2023. I don't know the time right now, so I'm going to check on my DS, because I'm using my phone as a camera right now. So I'm going to check my DS really quick. Alright, so it's 10:02. So I'm going to wait for it to say 10:0. You know what? No, I'm just going to... Alright. Alright, time set. Okay, so thank you for watching this, thank you for watching this video of me getting a new Xbox 360. Hopefully I made you guys a little bit more happier, since a lot of people, a few of my friends say that they're Xbox fanboys, I'll say. That they like that and prefer that over Nintendo and don't play too much Nintendo. So hopefully I made you a little bit happier involving Xbox on my channel. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.